Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
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 You put that down.
Okay, and what would you like to ask me?
How is your view of race different than your grandparents' generation?
Well, I'm not sure because I don't think my grandparents met people of too many different colors or backgrounds. I did hear a story about my great-grandfather is when he immigrated to this country, it was the first time he met someone with black skin. And he asked him why he didn't take a bath. And he told him it doesn't wash off. And he was just like, oh, okay. So I don't think the race issue was ever there for him. And then that wasn't my great-grandfather. Yeah, it was one of my great-grandfathers. And then like a great-great-grandfather when he immigrated here, the Civil War was on. And so he registered to serve in the Minnesota unit right away because slavery was wrong and it wasn't about race. It was about enslaving people. So I think my grandmother, that was my grandmother's side, my father's parents' side, they didn't think in terms of race that way, but then when there were some issues about black rights, I kind of remember something about that. And I think it was actually my parents' generation that were more racist than my grandparents' generation, because there was propaganda by racists that they had to deal with. But for me, it was another issue is because my family is Jewish and they pretended to be not Jewish and they pretended to be just Germans. And they went to a Lutheran church and they completely forgot about it because it was a matter of race. But now in our generation, it's not a race, it's identity thing. And I went nuts growing up. I just went nuts growing up and I didn't understand why I was different than other people. So now being Jewish isn't about being a race, it's about an identity. So that is really different. Okay, anything else?
Very good.